So this video is about obesity in schools. Childhood obesity statistics. 20% of children are starting primary school either obese or overweight. Overweight or obese children are more likely to become obese adults. 33% of pupils are leaving primary school either obese or overweight. Only 23% of boys are achieving the recommended daily exercise. Only 20% of girls are achieving the recommended daily exercise. In the United States, the percentage of children and adolescents affected by obesity has more than tripled since the 1970s. Data from 2015 to 2016 show that nearly 1 in 5 school-aged children and young people aged 6 to 19 years in the United States has obesity. Children spend a large portion of their day in a school because many of the lifestyle and behavioral choices associated with obesity develop during school-age years. A child's food intake and physical activity at school are important determinants of body weight. By promoting meals, physical activity, and health education, school policies can help to prevent childhood obesity. More than 25 million students use the National School Lunch Program daily, while approximately 7 million utilize the National School Breakfast Program daily. Meals from these programs may constitute more than half the daily caloric intake for children who participate in both programs, particularly for those from low-income families. Because such children have a higher prevalence of obesity during their adolescent years than do those with higher socioeconomic status, the provisions for free and discounted meals through these programs may influence food intake among this group. Currently, however, total and saturated fat contents of meals provided by most schools exceed the limits required by the NSLP and NSBP programs. Training of food preparation staff may effectively address this problem without decreasing students' participation rates. Many schools also have snack bars, student stores, and vending machines that offer foods high in fat and sugary content. Students at school that offer such food sources, in addition to the NSLP, are less likely to consume fruits, juice, and vegetables than students who are only offered the NSLP. School programs that encourage physical activity are important for increasing children's energy expenditure because children are less likely to participate in physical activity in the absence of adult supervision. These programs may also create expectations for regular physical activity that may persist into adulthood. In order to increase physical activity among children, regardless of their athletic abilities, the CDC recommends daily physical education classes that emphasize health-related fitness activities over activities requiring specific athletic abilities. However, in 2001, only half of the high school students participated in physical education classes, and less than 1/3 of students had physical education daily. In addition to requiring physical education, other opportunities for schools to increase energy expenditures include encouraging physical activity during recess and providing after-school sports and health-related fitness programs. Schools also have the potential to influence students' beliefs and attitudes regarding nutrition and weight control. A 2001 national survey documented poor eating behaviors among American youth. Only 21.4% of high school students had eaten more than 5 servings per day of vegetables and fruit. 13.5% reported fasting for more than 24 hours to lose weight. 9.2% reported using diet pills that were not prescribed by a physician, and 5.4% reported using vomiting or laxatives as a weight control measure. In another national survey, fat comprised an average of 35% of total caloric intake in youth aged 2 to 19, and almost 2/3 of these youth did not eat recommended amounts of fruit and vegetables. Nutrition education could give students the tools they need to make healthy choices regarding eating and physical activity. More research is needed to examine the effects of such educational programs on behaviors and body weight. Although schools could potentially have a large impact on determinants of obesity, results of studies examining school-based obesity interventions have been variable. A review of these studies found that strategies aimed at younger children had a better long-term result than those focused on adolescents, which may suggest that eating and physical activity behaviors are more difficult to change as children get older. The variability of results in important deterrence in studies examining school-based interventions underscores the fact that many influences outside schools are important determinants of children's body weight. While childhood obesity may not be overcome by the efforts of the education system alone, schools provide an important opportunity for prevention. So that's it for this. Thank you for listening.